Welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in the nation, and some may say the world. Today I have Dan and I have James, the boys. Gentlemen, how are we? Dan?
Yeah, not too bad. Had a swell weekend. Worked
swell.
a bit, helped one of the boys move, and then, I had a win.
No, yeah, you did. And we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that in accountability, but yeah.
Good stuff.
Had
Good
a swell
stuff.
weekend.
Swell weekend. Good to see you working, Dan. I love that.
Mate,
I love that.
feels good.
Jimothy.
Yeah, pretty cruisy weekend. It helped move a mate, but other than that, look, all of our teams had a bye this week. It was quite good to watch some football without crying and drowning in tears.
Yep. Congratulations, boys, on the win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James,
Good work.
you actually had a bye and didn't go down the ladder.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Shout out Tigers for helping Parramatta out there. Good weekend of sports. Good weekend of punting for some. This side of the couch. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I also had a good weekend. A couple of beers with Matty C. We had.
Yep.
Didn't get out of hand this time, which was good. Then also, we all helped Josh move in. So shout out Josh. Now we get into accountability, and this is what you've been waiting for, punters, fans. Firstly, Dan, fire away.
Mate, how good is it to win a fucking multi?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I think it was Penrith Dragons, the last multi I won. And that wasn't even I was only one try scorer in Dragons 1-12.
Yep, that's the usual.
But yesterday I went on the Manly Titans game and it got up. We're driving home and I'm at you got next to you guys at the lights and you yell out to me, Selby, Lehigh Hawaii scores.
Lehigh scored.
Like, yes! And then I looked on my phone, I seen Jason Saab scored. So I'm like, yep, to my computer I go watch the game.
Yeah.
And
it was looking comfortable for maybe 10 minutes left, and they were up by 20 points. It's like, yeah, we should win this.
and then it got to 38-8.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, this is good. I'm sweet.
You can early crow this one.
I early crowed it.
Shouldn't be able to bring that down. Speaking of not being able to bring someone down, sensational Brandon with another win.
What a sensational win.
Sensational win at $2.45. Not as big as Dan's $10 multi, but we'll take those wins, punters. As for James and Lucas, still running. Horses still running.
Yeah, look, I want to blame Brandon because although there's every chance I would have picked this horse if I saw it, Brandon told me that it was running, so I didn't stumble upon it like I have been.
Look, just because I do the form guide and I search far and wide for the punters. Look, I found your horse. I'm like, oh yeah, surely James is back in it again. He's had all those wins 1 second. Surely it bounced back. No,
no, it's done.
So, speaking of the James's horse, the multis, me and James let down both multis. We got 3 out of 4 correct. James with the horse, obviously. Me with the try score. I had Casey McLean from Penrith.
Odd choice.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was playing wing.
Yeah.
Because Toto was gone, but no, he wasn't. He was playing centre.
Yeah, it's just a game Hammer scored 2.
Yeah.
Taruva scored a couple.
Yeah. Look,
72 episodes and we haven't hit a multi.
Could have picked someone else. But stay patient, punters, and we'll get one of those soon. If not,
we'll just put a multi on Tom Trebojevic.
Yeah. If not, just keep following along for Dan's decision because that gets you the money. But yeah, that's the accountability. But wait. Top punter. It's halfway through the year, gentlemen, and Dan's done the research. He's done the studying. He's done the form. He's seen the odds, and we have a half-year review. And I'm gonna pass it over to Dan for that.
All right, so I was gonna keep this to myself, and I was just gonna be like, let it just build up throughout the year, and then at the end of the year reveal it. But for the fans, we'll give you as a half-year review.
Albeit almost 2 months late.
Yeah,
half-ish.
Half year, all right?
Yeah.
So
we might not get another win.
End of year results.
This is actually going to be the end of year results. So I've done the maths. I've looked through every podcast this year because we weren't actually keeping tally. So I've got it in order, going from bottom to top. In fourth place with $21.81 is the man, the myth, the Jim's Jam.
Yeah, wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Can you say that numbers again? I was distracted by that tap that was on the window behind it.
$21.80.
Yeah.
2180 Jam. Wow.
Hurts.
Any words?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought I had a few more winners there, but
Get better.
yeah.
You still you have half a year minus 2 months. Catch up.
All right. In third, we have on 2560
Not much. Four.
Yeah, not much in that.
the Lisp himself, the Decision.
It's the
in
season. Wow.
I jumped James just because of my win on the
He's
weekend.
$10 multi. Wow.
All right. It's obvious who the last two are. In second, on $26.95.
Oh, there's not much in this at all.
The man we haven't seen for about 10 episodes, Lucas. Which, by the way, we haven't seen him since the Dragons vs Tigers at Campbelltown, so he's really taken that loss hard.
When was his last win as well? I've heard it's been
it's, as Jared Hayne would say, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, okay, yeah.
I didn't write down the exact date, but it's been a long time.
I reckon he got like
punters.
$25 within the first couple months, and then that's
mate,
it.
He had like 6 wins before any of us won. Like, that's it. And then, obviously, number one at $37.35 is Brendan Leach.
Let me put my crown on, boys.
In that $37, you have had a $16 multi.
The king.
And what was the other one? I think it was like 18 or something. No. I can't remember, but there was 2 massive multis in there.
They don't call me King Brando for no reason. Thank you, Dan, for all your hard work. That doesn't go unloved.
Surprisingly, it took me a less amount of time than what I thought it would.
Nice. But yeah, I just want to shout out to the people that back me. Also, shout out to Lucas, you cat. The king is back. Rating top punter. Goes for it again.
I forgot that you had a win on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I almost didn't add that in.
So trying to jet me of $2.45. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
those are small wins that little ones that accumulate over time. Then plus the big multis, as you said.
Yeah.
I've also realized in my recent success, I forgot how bad my losing streak was to start the year.
Yeah. Like, I think you've hit an $8 horse, and that was like your best.
Yeah.
Look, good punting from all of us. If you have followed us, though, obviously you would have made millions by now. But gamble responsibly. If you want to see more of our punting on our Instagram, Facebook, so check that out. But yeah, that's the accountability and the top punter half review. Thank you.
Ew.
King Brando. All right, so now the best part of the podcast brought to us by you, the listener questions. We have plenty again this week, so sit back and enjoy. Firstly, we have from Kyle. He asks, are you boys happy with where the podcast is? Great question. Real deep one, this one. So I'll go to Dan, mate.
Look, can always be happy with how this podcast is going, because me and Brennan just started this last year as a little thing that we were going to try, and then James and Lucas decided to jump on board. And look at us now. We're 72 episodes in, and we're still growing, still getting Instagram followers.
Yep.
Still getting views, still getting listens. And yeah, we're still punching out listener questions every week. So as long as you guys keep watching and listening, keep growing, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Beautiful. James, mate.
Yeah, I quite like where it's got to where it's now. Just the the message board for all of our friends to get off their gripes, bag out football teams, and start fights with each other. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. We've created a message board.
Yeah. Oh, I could say that better. You know, just love being the punching bags for for people as well. Yeah. Are we happy with where we are? I think there's always room for improvement, obviously. But at the same time, we got to be happy and realize what we've achieved already, and then try and achieve higher. So, like, as Dan said, we've got a lot of followers. We've had videos with like 98,000 views. We've created merch. Like, it's only been, as you said, like now over a year and a half. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier. Obviously, you know, I think we can work harder, and that's what me and Dan actually have talked about. Try and get more content for you guys. More content means more views, more listeners, more followers, yada yada yada. But yeah.
And
I am happy. I'm happy.
and putting the podcast out earlier in the week.
Yeah, we are. We are looking to lock in the Wednesdays, so it's more relevant the talking that
So
we
we're
have.
not talking about stuff 4 days later than when it happened on the weekend.
Yes, so hopefully we can keep to that. And look, if you guys are happy to watch us, we're happy to do this. So thank you, Kyle. Thank you for listening, and thank you everyone else for listening as well. Great question though. Next one, we have Matt, and he goes, do you think Hines should move to the Roosters next year since they are flat track bullies and so is he? Rent free, Dan?
Look, I was going to say it.
Rent free.
I think there's a whole like block of apartments in Matty C's head by now.
Yeah.
Because Nico Hines lives that rent free in Matt's head. It is ridiculous.
Oh, jeez. Look, Matt, the Roosters haven't beat Storm and Penrith. It was 1 from 20 games or something. But now, let me put this in perspective. How many teams are beating Storm and Penrith over the last couple of years, brother? Barely.
Yeah.
they've won
We must
the
have reserve
comp
grade team.
3 years in a row, and then Melbourne won the comp before that.
Parramatta's one of the only teams with a decent record against him in years.
They're one of the, 2 of the best teams over the last period, or 10-year period, probably. Not 10 years. Penrith only more recently, 5-6 years. But yeah, I think flat track bully is a shit statement. That's my opinion, James.
He could also be going to Manly. They've really got back into their flat track work. So yeah, Matt, probably a flip of a coin where he goes to.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, look, Nico Hines, he was the flat track bully, but I don't think he is so much now.
I hate the statement flat track bully. Why? Because it just means you're better than majority of the comp. And what's wrong with that? The people who come up with that is Tigers fans who can't beat anyone in the comp. But okay. Alas, we'll get into ripping into Tigers later. Next, Ken, he asks, if you could go on a Mad Monday with any team other than your own, who would it be? James.
Good question.
I like maybe a Roosters storm.
Yeah, that's like Roosters. There'll be so much stuff going around, just bags under the table of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'll go the Roosters.
Roosters, yeah. You could have a bit of a cold with them.
Yeah,
Go to the Bondi beaches and that sort of stuff. That'd be nice. Dan.
Look, James did kind of steal my answer, but I'm still going to go with the Roosters because I wear glasses, right? And you know how you can have glasses with a camera in them and you can record things. I'm bringing the Roosters down, brother.
Yes. Finally, get rid of their sombrero.
I'm bringing them down. I'm going to record everything on their Mad Monday, and I'm going to take them down once and for all.
We'll hide this from the Roosters so they don't see when we send Dan in as our secret agent. For me, I might go the Broncos. You know, some young hot frobbers going out to the town of Brisbane.
I reckon they'd go to Goldie.
Going to Fortitude Valley or the Goldie.
The trouble is, Brandon, right? You go out with them, and you're guaranteed to be like the 27th best looking bloke.
Yeah. I have thought that. Like, Reese has obviously taken all the women.
Yeah.
Like, you got Reece Walsh, Jordan Ricky,
Yeah.
Paddy Carrigan, like.
But any luck, I get to see Payne Haas punch a bloke if they step on his white shoes. So
Yeah.
like, that'll be good. But yeah, I think that'll be my pick. Interested in who you would pick, actually, Ken. Now, next question from Matt again. He asks, a question for Dan. If you had to put money on which Leachy gets a misses first, who are you picking and why?
Look,
Firstly, for everyone, me and James are single, so
so am I, by the way.
and Dan, single couch.
Look, I seen this question earlier because Matt pointed it out to me, and I've been thinking long and hard, really hard. And to be honest, I don't even know. Honestly,
We just do a scissors, paper, rock.
On shoot or
Yeah, on rock, scissors,
On
paper,
rock,
rock. Yeah.
alright. Scissors, paper, rock.
Fuck, no one's getting We both hit scissors. We
Yeah,
both hit
both hit
scissors.
scissors.
there's the answer.
Impossible.
Neither of them are getting girlfriends anytime soon.
Damn.
Look, it was a really hard question. You know, it's
Yeah.
really hard to
Look.
split. You're both two good-looking blokes.
Oh,
so
thank
you know,
you, thank you. If I go out with Reece Walsh, I'm not getting misses, mate. He's getting all.
maybe if you go out with Blake Laurie, you might get a missus.
Hey. All right. Next one. Thank you for the great question there, Matt. Next is from Ken again. He asks, who? I'll re-say that. Who's got a better highlights package? Jared Hayne, Ben Barber, or Greg Inglis? Ooh, okay. Dan, mate.
I think it's close between two of them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take out Mr. Benny.
Yeah.
It's close between Hayne and Inglis. Oh, I'm gonna go with Inglis.
Greg Inglis, GI.
Yeah, just because he's got the highlights package of hitting people hard and always being the bigger guy. You know.
I can remember a lot of his highlights. I feel like he gets played a lot.
Yeah, look, we don't see a lot of Haynes
Yeah.
highlights. We might start seeing more of them now, but
The only Hayne highlight I remember was when he did the Hayne playing in Origin and ran down the sideline. That was
yeah,
it.
well, that's you think of that sideline try where he danced along it. You think of the semi-final that Parramatta had no right to win, where he stepped every single Dragons player to
Look,
score
why'd
under
you
the
have
post.
to remind me?
Is that who you're picking?
I'm biased. I'm Para fan. I'm going Jared Hayne.
Jared Hayne.
That was the game that knocked us out of 09
Yeah.
finals, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ref. For me, look, I want to know if this is on field or off field. Because off field, well, look, Ben Barber's had some pretty good highlights. I know Greg Inglis did a little bit of driving. Jared Hayne obviously been to prison.
Yep.
So it's hard to toss up who I would pick, but I think Ben Barber overall, both on the field and off the field, some great performances and great highlights, honestly.
You're just picking him because he played for Sharks.
Sharks, Dally M player as well. Did Greg Inglis ever win a Dally M? I know Jared Hayne did.
I don't think he did.
Jared Hayne got 2.
Jared Hayne got 2.
Then he got stripped off him and then got given back.
Yeah.
I think I brought this up. I think it was not on air, but I was saying to James, like, Ben Barber did what a lot of fullbacks are doing now because of how fast the game is, but he did it when it wasn't as fast. He did it as a small man and just had such amazing talent that he could step, weave, and set up tries, score tries. It was
And then he
quite a
just
sight.
ruined his own career.
Yep, did a lot of horrible things. Allegedly.
All allegedly.
All allegedly. Okay. Next question. We go to Matt again. It's a Matt and Ken show.
No, I'm sick of these guys. No, I'm joking, guys. Keep sending in the questions, please.
Where did it all go wrong for James's fantasy team, Finchie's under sixes? Great name. James.
Look, should I do this like it's a press conference?
Yeah,
Where
Put
did it
all
all
the
go wrong?
microphones at him.
I'm a criminally slow starter when it comes to fantasy and Supercoach. I really like to try and build team value, and it really hurts in these head-to-heads. Like, I just lose to some people that at the start of the year their teams are still decent because they put a team in, but then look, another excuse, just bad luck in the draw because you play at Ashley or Brad that's paying attention at the start of the year and the team's pretty good. You get an unlucky loss because you're still trying to build your team, and then everyone else in the comp gets to smash them for the rest of the year.
But James, since you said press conference, are you still a Queenslander?
We're still under sixes.
Name might have to change.
But like a combination of those things. My total points is up there. I think I'm probably. Oh, I took a little bit of a hit this week because I didn't trade much because I had a guaranteed win. But before last week, I think I was third in the overall points. So the team hasn't been going that bad. It's just a bit of unluckiness.
Look, there's still a chance. There's a chance that I drop out and James takes my 8th position in the finals, the fantasy finals. So look forward to that next week if that happens.
Being in the top 4 ain't for everyone, guys.
Mate, winning 3 comps isn't for everyone as well. Just for me and Penrith.
By the way, I just want to say that my winning streak got abolished this week. I'm now 7-1.
7-1.
I went 7 in a row.
Rough. But look forward to me or James being in the 8 next week. If James gets it, you get to rip back into Matty C.
Yeah.
This question is, he's got off a bit early.
He's tried to hurt me, and I hope it hurts him. I hope I somehow make it and knock him out of the semis.
Okay, next question. It is from Matt again. He asks, have you ever cried in a TV show or movie? By the way, is it weird that I cry when animals die but not people? So Matt, an animal lover. Jane.
Yes, I've cried a lot. Bit of an emotional guy. I think I may have had a tear or two in Bridge to Terabithia. That might have been my first cry. Since then, One Piece, some other anime. I cannot even be it cannot even be that sad, but all of a sudden, like, if I'm tired, I'm just more susceptible to stuff. So like all of a sudden the tear will start running down. I'm like, oh geez, they're just running.
Yeah.
And so me, I'm a crier.
Cry. Damn.
So the first movie I cried in was recently. Well, not recently. It was, I can't remember what year it was, but it was that Avengers Endgame. If people didn't know, I'm a nerd, and I love Marvel and Iron Man. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, I cried when Iron Man died. I cried when Iron Man died.
Damn.
And then more recently, in a TV show, it was weirdly enough, I cried in Ted Lasso.
Interesting.
Which is a soccer movie,
Yeah.
a soccer TV show. But I think it was just because of recent
Tears
events.
of joy.
No. It was like tears of sadness, but it was more like because of recent events, something that happened last year. And yeah, I think it was just like it got to me on a personal level. I don't know.
Fair enough.
By the way, Matt, it's not weird to cry when animals die. I know a lot of people that cry during Marley and Me.
Yeah. I remember crying. I'm a crier as well. We're all criers on this couch. As you can tell by when Sharks lose, I cry a lot. But what's it with Will Smith and the dog and zombies?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I
that
cried
was
that.
a bit sad when the dog died.
Spoilers again.
I don't think that's a spoiler.
I think the Shawshank Redemption I cried in.
Peace.
Look, there's a lot of movies that get the old tears.
That's the thing. I can't
going.
remember a lot of the random tears and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, look, it's okay to cry, Matt. I know you've been crying for the last 13 years for the Tigers.
One movie that almost got me was Harry Potter Deathly Hallows when Hedwig dies.
Spoilers.
Okay. Let's just name this episode Spoiler Alert.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm about to start crying now.
I don't remember what it was, but you were watching something stupid out here, Brendan, and I had a tear in my eye. I went,
Yeah.
I'm fucking not even invested.
Yeah. Look, I get some tear jerking movies going for you. Anyways, next question. It is from Aiden. Finally, another person other than Matt and Ken. He goes, Iceman has done it again. Make him an immortal already. And fuck you, Dan.
Fuck
He
you,
is
Aiden.
referring to Nathan Cleary. Not really a question, though. It's good to see him back on the field, though. I'm happy to see him slotting 2-point field goals. Look,
Like he never left.
I don't think he's going to get immortality until he retires, like other players. But he might. I think I was claiming to someone at the pub earlier this year. I said, if he wins another grand final, how many more does he have to win to get immortality? Like, it's crazy how good he is at Clubland. Obviously, not as hasn't had a big series in Origin similar to what Moses did this year. But who knows? He's still young, so it can still come.
I think if he does win another grand final or lead New South Wales to an Origin victory, then I think, definitely solidifies him
We'll
as
say
being an immortal in the future.
only time will tell. And you want to say anything back to Aiden?
I already said it. Fuck you, Aiden.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
You're a Penrith supporter. You're going to get pumped this week.
Oh, damn. Those are fighting words.
Arr!
All right. Now we have some speak pipe questions, and I think we've had some resolution to the car incident. So we have a speak pipe question from Get Fucked Aiden L. I fixed the car myself. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah, g'day, Dan.
All right.
G'day, James.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, anyway, I thought I'd fill you in with why the car's actually been fucked. So I've done what you wouldn't think is humanly possible, and I was trying to change the spark plugs, and number 3 wouldn't come out, so I applied a bit more monkey force to try and get it out, and I actually snapped the head of it and then rounded the bolt off, so it was completely fucked. So I just spent the weekend replacing the whole head of the motor in order to get my car back. But it was quite costly. Lessons have been learnt, mistakes were made, and I'll be sending it to a professional next time. So yeah. Fuck you, Leachy.
Fucking
I was waiting for it.
Thank you. Get fucked, Aiden L. I'm fixing the car myself.
I'm happy we finally got clarity
Yeah,
on what was wrong with
the
his car.
spark plugs, and then he rounded a fucking bolt off.
Yeah, he's done a good job to somehow.
Good job. He's got a lot of monkey force going. Oh, no, that's good. Some good resolve to what happened. Fuck you, Ken. As for you guys,
I love how he just sits there and goes, after he says hello to me.
pretty sure he says, love you, Brandon, when he goes, grrr. But yeah, now we have another question on SpeakPipe, and it's from Ken resembles a sewer rat. That's weird.
Interesting.
Might be from me. We'll see.
Hope
Right.
Ken never fixes his car. On the bright side, but he can use his nan's mobility scooter because by the time I'm through with her, she won't have a use for it anymore.
Oh, damn. We
Oh
had
my
a
God.
50-50 on which one to play without any context first.
Oh, jeez.
I think we got to just mixed up the other way.
Damn. That is so. Oh wow.
I don't know how Ken's nana's made her way into this law, but it's
Yeah, unfortunately, Ken resembles a sewer rat. It sounds like his car has been fixed.
Damn. Oh, tough.
I
Damn.
hope you leave his dad in one piece. But,
Or make good use of the mobility scooter, because obviously she won't need it now. Yeah, no, good speak pipe questions. Send in more of them.
Oh, fuck, man.
That makes me laugh. Those are good. Those are good.
I hope they never
keep them
stop,
coming.
honestly.
Keep them coming. Now we go. That's actually the end of the list of the questions. So thank you guys. Send them all in through to Dan's DMs or on the Instagram. We post it every Monday. So look to the Instagram to give us your questions. And yeah, that's all for listening to questions. All right. NRL talk, gentlemen.
Oh.
As we said earlier, none of our teams played. So did anything happen? I don't know. But who impressed you, lads? Who impressed you? James, mate, who impressed you?
Who impressed me? Look, although my team didn't play, our halfback did play Origin last week on the Wednesday. Big kicks, big left foots, and yeah, Moses getting the job done. That's what impressed me.
Moses, look, I was hearing James was pretty drunk on Wednesday, but we were saying, is Moses going to be an Origin great, an Origin legend?
It's a good argument because the only other two players to do this are. So why wouldn't he also go down in the history books now?
Look, maybe early crow and poor Moses. The bloke did his bicep in the game, but
just goes to the legend. He's broken back. He's done a bicep, and he's won a decider in Suncorp.
And he might get a spoon this year.
Yeah,
all together. Dan, mate, who impressed you?
Who impressed me? I was impressed by how bad Janelle Harris-Tavita's goal kicking was.
Oh yeah.
Like, has the goal kick to win him the game. It was like 10 meters to the side of the post. Kicks from the sideline.
Yeah, the sideline one was the worst. It ended up almost back to where the start of the kick was,
like,
but on the other side.
It was like, and it landed on the 20-meter line, like on the other side of the field.
That was
so bad. That's
like,
funny.
I know he's not their first or second choice goal kicker.
Yeah.
Or probably third or fourth. But look, after I think he missed 3. So after the 2, maybe, you go,
just give someone because obviously the pressure was getting to him.
Adam for Blake, I reckon, the bloke who scored the try to get them to that point, could have kicked that. He could have kicked it. I have no doubt. He would have stood up there, toe poked the thing over the fucking over the goals.
Martin could have fucking kicked it over.
Yeah, 100%. Look, it's tough because I hope Nico messaged Blake because he's been through it, and players go through it. Like, not everyone can win in a game of footy. So sometimes clutch plays do not happen. But
Brandon,
look,
who impressed you?
Keep your head up. CHT. For who impressed me, it was in the Melbourne game. It was a try that was disallowed. If you watched the game or the highlights, Josh King put in an all-time grubber for a forward. I think it might go up there as the best kick from a forward that I've seen. He does one of those nice grubbers, but it curls. It curls, and it perfectly gets right before the dead ball line. Curls all the way to Grant Anderson on the wing.
Was it Sam Walker that was chasing it, and it just curls around him and just keeps going? Him,
and then Anderson puts the ball down. Try goes up as a try, gets taken away for a knock on because it actually came off a kick up, and Katoa knocks it into the Roosters, and it bounces into their hands, and they kick it. But look, it was a try that I wish was allowed because that would have been on highlight reels forever. I'm sure King's still taking it as a try assist because it was that good. And his kicking license is still there, 100%. But yeah, that's who impressed me. Now, who let you down? Dan, who let you down?
I don't know.
I'm
gonna say the Doggies.
Yeah,
because the Cowboys winning pushed Dragons out of the 8. So the Bulldogs let me down by losing the game.
Like shit, you've been giving everyone shit for being the only team in the 8.
Now the turns have tabled. James, mate, who let you down?
It's a bit unfortunate because he's young, but the Dolphins and Katoa,
Oh,
they had a
yeah.
great opportunity for the upset. Unfortunately, they let in the last free tries, I think,
Yeah.
and then game on the line, good opportunity for a field goal, and they go for the crossfield kick. Yeah, it's just it's a learning curve for them, but
Yeah.
yeah, they can all take something out from that.
Once he
Well-
gets more experience in game management, I suppose he'll probably think of the field goal in that situation more.
I mean, for him, right, at least, he's not getting memed because he didn't miss the clutch moment. He just didn't take the clutch moment.
He's a genius. He's like, oh, I don't like my odds of kicking this, so I'll just not.
But, like,
I don't want to be
at
like
the
Nico.
time, he probably would have fought a lot of people. Like, it would have been a
More
lot of kick
pressure.
pressure. But he
Yeah.
had so much time to kick
So,
it.
yeah, they had a real quick play. The ball was the perfect time.
Yeah, I agree with that one. But who let me down? I mean, the Titans have been playing some amazing footy of late. Obviously, beating the Sharks, beating the Warriors.
Yeah, it just took a lot out of them to get that game against Power, I guess.
Oh yeah, that was tough. That was a tough win for them. But then to go to Manly, I think they were 8 up, like eight up, and then
Yeah.
then their tables do turn, and Desi pulling his hair out, which you don't want to see that. But yeah, 38-8. Manly just put on a show. Tommy Turbo looking hot to trot.
He hummed.
And as for the Titans, Fafita looked like he didn't deserve to be in Origin. He just looked lazy out there. There was
Yeah.
a lot of players just grabbing at jerseys while Manly making breaks left, right, and centre. So I don't know where the Titans went from who beat the Sharks, Para, and Warriors, but they went missing.
I'll tell
Not
you
only
what,
beat Warriors, decimated them like
Yeah.
66-6. Like,
Poor David Fafita, I think he might be a bit like Nico with like how his confidence affects his gameplay, because I swear he was playing good football until all this Origin chat and getting
Yeah.
not selected over and over again.
Yeah, he definitely was playing a bit better footy, as fantasy stats would say. Yeah, I've been captaining the bloke, and he's been going average. But I'm sure he'll come back and strike back for my fantasy team.
when-
Maybe the Titans.
when you know you've been playing good footy before Origin and like you don't get selected, like that's got to hurt.
Yeah, but
Like,
if you're a professional player
Yeah.
and you know,
take it on
if
the
you
chin
think you're
and-
the best and know you're the best, then
Yeah.
you've just got to just prove it. But
you keep putting
Yeah.
in the hard yards and putting in the work.
It's like me in punting.
I thought you were going to say in football because
In rugby league, yeah, and in OzTag actually. Now, Origin boys, we talked about it a little bit already. Obviously, it's in the past now, but we won the fucking series.
Yeah.
We fucking won.
where is Queensland? We
Um,
can hear.
Yeah, we can't hear. We
Is
can't
it see or hear? I can't remember. But yeah,
See ya.
we got to
Oh,
learn the new song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a new song. The game went pretty well for us. Great first half, like great defense. I didn't wear any jerseys for the game, as I did say on the podcast I wasn't, and I was afraid that I had cursed both states because no one was scoring tries. But alas, we break through with Jerome Luai and Bradman Best knocking over 3 players, 2 of them his teammates in Ponga and
That was the best part of
Gagai,
it.
with the fucking lip cut as well. It was
Oh.
it was beautiful sight.
looking like straight out of Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously Mitch Moses' clutch moment with the step. Gets through
He did
another
the
3
old lure.
players and scores a try. Some are saying he might be a Origin legend.
that was just James.
But,
I'm just saying, what has Fittler done going to for game 3?
but yeah, look, what a series, boys.
I would just go back to the game 3. It was hands down the best Origin game I have watched in all 27 years of my life.
Where?
It was intense, the get-go, all the way up to halftime. And
Yeah,
like,
that
it
was
even
still
intense
whacking
after
people.
halftime. It was crazy.
I saw one piece of analysis on it, and it was talking about the play the ball speeds, and it seemed like it was intentional. So the average play the ball speed for New South Wales was 4 seconds, and the average one for Queensland was 3. So, firstly,
Yeah.
a little bit of Queensland bias, letting him hold down longer. But for both teams, that's a real slow play the ball speed at this time, which allowed the defensive line to get back, get set, and then rush up and whack him again.
And wax it.
Yeah.
But big talking points out of the game. His horse on the sideline, his horse, the suspensions,
brouhaha.
the brouhaha, the push and shove. Murray, that I know of, one of the first people to get binned from the fucking bench
I'm pretty sure
in
he is
an
the
Origin
first,
game
yeah.
or in NRL. Then you got Hamoli Olakawatu also getting sent to the bin basically because he got in a bit of a push and shove.
Yeah, the
He's
NRL
been-
sent him to the shed.
Yeah, he's been suspended for now 2 games as well. There was a lot of fines and that sort of stuff.
Yep.
But,
There was a total of $26,000 in fines.
and then there was fucking Gordon Tallis coming out saying he would have just sat on the bench and done fuck all.
That's
Fuck
his
off,
bullshit.
Gordon.
Oh, mate, he's just now the contrarian. It's
Yeah.
quite annoying for someone that you like at least had respect for to now just
Yeah.
be saying bullshit on 360.
His nickname was the Bull for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got in that many fights and
Yeah.
he would start them.
He felt he was hard done by for calling the ref a dirty fucking sheet.
Yeah. Look, but how good we won. Queensland obviously don't get Origin, and well, I think this is the dynasty that we start.
And Moses for immortality, I'm hearing.
Moses for immortality. Nico Hines won an Origin series. Nico Hines, I don't think New South Wales doesn't do it without him. Led
It's,
the
Joseph Suolii's got the best Origin wins, series wins to minutes ratio ever.
yep.
Played 7 minutes in a series.
That's it. I think Suoli and Nico Hines should be rewarded for what they did for the
their
nation, the state. They took one for the team and let Queensland have that false hope, brought them up thinking, oh, this is easy. 13 on 12. Fuck, we can beat these guys. And then we send in Moses, because obviously second best to Nick. Send him in and we just win. And it's great. It's great. It was smart by Madge. Also, shout out to Madge. Fuck, how do we miss him? A lot of talk about him before the series, a lot of talk about him in the series and picking Gerbo this and all those. Gets the job done. First year. Fuck. How good's that?
Yeah.
I look forward to so many more years with him other than fucking Freddie, because I don't think
I
he
know
picked
Freddie.
one bad selection where you're just like, what the fuck's
Yeah,
up?
and he backed himself and he backed the team that he wanted even
Yeah.
before game one. Like we were all saying, like McInnes was a bit hard done by. He played
Yeah.
quite well in game
Yeah.
one, but it wasn't that he didn't think that. It was that he wanted Cam Murray, and that and with Murray and Yo, there just isn't enough room for McInnes.
Yeah.
And
Even the Hamole Mitch Barnett, it's
Yeah.
like everyone's like, oh,
yeah,
that's
what's he
hard
done
by
wrong?
again.
He's played like 20 minutes each game or whatever, and
Yeah.
done well when he has. But
But again, they stand up and play the house down. Mitch Barnett was one of the biggest whackers of the field.
bro, when he came on, when who was what
Was that
happened?
Martin?
Angus Crichton had to go
Angus Crichton
for
the
HIA.
HIA.
yeah,
When Mitch Barnett came on at that point, he was just he was folding cunts.
Alden.
And you know what my highlight of the series was? When Cherry Evans walked on that stage and he got booed in Suncorp Stadium.
well, that was because all the Queenslanders had left.
No, but it's just glorious that Daly Cherry Evans got booed in Queensland.
Yeah. It was good. And look, on to next year. I think we started
Probably should
this
mention Jerome Luai for.
Jerome. Yeah, did well.
Yeah, did
Did well.
quite well. Obviously, broke the game open. But how
Yeah.
good was him waving him off at 4 minutes when all the
Yeah,
Queensland fans are leaving?
Bye.
In each corner.
And how can we forget the man of the series,
Oh,
Angus
yeah.
Crichton.
Dylan, oh, fuck. Yeah, Angus Crichton.
Dylan Edwards got man of the match.
Yeah, man of the match. He fucking killed it on a busted PCL.
I want to see how close it was between like everyone who was for man of the series.
What did he say after? Something about chicken woo woo.
Yeah, chicken woo woo. It's like, that's the most Roosters thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But,
That's the most
but
Bondi.
going by like the man of the series stuff you were talking about, Dan, it's like Moses and Edwards were probably the best and second best in game 2 and 3.
Yeah,
But like Angus Crichton was probably the
Yeah.
third best in each of them, and he was New South Wales best in game 1. So it's
yeah.
Nico.
Sorry.
Come on, James.
yeah, but it's just Nico's game wasn't good enough to get man of the series from just that one game. So.
Nico was like Angus Crichton was here.
Yeah,
Nico was like just here, like you know.
Yeah. I think he should have got better at the series, but I don't know. Maybe I'm biased.
still Leachy for rattling.
Yeah. Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh's brain
Destroying
like
his
that.
confidence in Origin. He was pretty average. Flat average.
And then he gets to play in fucking Newcastle on the weekend. And he
Absolutely, yeah.
absolutely destroys them.
Yeah, fuck. Queensland don't get Origin, I guess. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's all for the NRL, gentlemen. But I have a segment coming back,
Oh,
and I'm going to do this one. I'm going to pick James to do it.
oh,
We got start, bench, cut, James.
Ooh.
We got clutch edition. So start, bench, cut, clutch edition. James, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We have DCE. We have Cleary. We have Moses.
But this is actually cruel because like I could do a Brandon and like never be honest and always put my team on a pedestal. But
I like that answer.
I'll be honest. For clutch moments I have to cut Moses, and it's probably recency bias, but I'll bench DCE and start Cleary. You know, that goal on the weekend was outstanding. I think back to that Para game where he had to hit one from almost 50 out. He tied it up. Look, Moses then went down the other end and kicked his field goal to win. But
that man's got ice in his veins.
yeah,
James.
he's got ice in his veins. He's just mate. Even although it's not the field goal, which is sort of what the clutch is thinking about, the grand final left scores a try. That was to get in the lead and win the game. It's like, yeah, he's clutch.
He's a freak. He's a freak. Next one, James. It is Payne Haas, Vanua Blake, Fisher Harris. When you look for that big forward play, that thing that's going to open the game up, just
off the back fence.
Yeah, look, this one's pretty. It's almost easy for me, but it's almost an insult to say it's easy because all three of them have the opportunity to do this. But I'm cutting Vanua Blake, I'm benching Fisher Harris, and I'm starting Payne Haas. Haas is now getting to the point where he's even dominating Origin. He's just the best front rower in the comp. Fisher Harris, 3 grand finals, he always has a moment in each of them. And Vanua Blake, he scores a lot of tries when his team needs it, but probably just hasn't had the big moments of the other two yet.
Payne Haas has a motor. That bloke. For a front rower, can play like 80 minutes.
Well, yeah, maybe that's like cheating because like he has that many moments in a game because he's on the game. He's on the field that often, where the other guys are only playing like 50 minutes. He gets at least 60.
Cheat. He's a cheat. Okay, next one, James. Chanel. I'm laughing saying it. Chanel Harris Tavita, Nico Hines, or 2015 Ben Hunt. Go.
Oh,
That's a tough one, honestly.
all right, I'm gonna go. So, am I ranking them like? Am I starting the worst bed shit or?
Mate, you go.
All right. I'll start the worst bed shit, which CHT, like
He's getting the start.
You're kicking a goal, no pressure, like physical on you. Yeah, then I'll go Hines.
Just the bench.
Because look, field goal right in front to win the game, and then Ben Hunt goes on the bench because although it was bad, like you're dropping the ball on the kickoff in extra time. Like these days, it wouldn't even be the end of the game because they changed the golden point rules. He also was the Broncos' best player up until that stage of the game. So it's like, although a big bad shit, he also was one of the only reasons they were there in the first place. So
yeah, I like that.
It's kind of not an insult to like put like say Ben Hunt is the like best best worst.
Yeah.
Oh, joys. Oh, joys. Well, that's all for the start bench.
Thank
cut.
you for that difficult
Yeah.
brain twister.
I thought it'd be good for James. He's a very astute NRL man.
It went from like good to worst to just fucked trying to be it, honestly. I'm thankful that you didn't put it on me, honestly.
Look forward to those every week. I might try and bring them back. They're not too hard. They're not too hard. Bit of fun. Next, we have UFC 304 preview. I'll just go over a couple of the big fights and we'll give our tips on who's going to win. We got Paddy the Batty Pimblett versus Bobby Green. I believe his name's now King Green, actually. I think he legally changed his name. Someone fact check that. I'm pretty sure he legally changed his name to King Green. But yeah, King Green versus Paddy the Batty. Gentlemen, who do you see winning? James.
Look, probably Paddy, but I'm not confident.
Yeah. He hasn't instilled some confidence over the last couple fights he's had.
Nah. His weight fluctuation also can't be too healthy, but I also know some of those photos we see are edited to make him look even worse. But,
True that.
yeah, I'll go Paddy.
Paddy, by what?
Um,
Points? Wrestling?
yeah, I'll go points.
All right. Dan.
Yeah, I'll go Paddy as well.
Paddy?
I think
Why?
it'll go the distance.
Okay. I think, I think I see it going points as well, and I'll probably go Paddy because he's got more potential, and Bobby's already got 15 losses, so let's chuck another one to his tally. Next we have Tom Aspinall, the interim heavyweight champion, versus Curtis Razorblades. Dan, who you picking, mate?
I haven't really seen Curtis Blades fight, so I'll go Tom Aspinall.
Okay, and win and buy.
Yeah, I think I'll go knockout
Okay,
in the
I like
third
it.
round.
I like it. James.
I'll go Aspinall submission in the fourth.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Dan with a knockout. I think Aspinall's got some heavy hands, and he's chipping away for that fight. He really wants to fight John Jones, so I think he needs to do something to set his name in the lights.
So Dana, what he's about.
So I reckon knockout as well. Maybe second round. I'll go. Now we'll go to the main fight. It is the welterweight title, and it is Leon Edwards versus Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. Or what does Lucas
just
call
went
him?
to- just went to sleep.
Get the
Fucking
name
hearing
of
about
this fight. No one remembers the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lucas has a good name for him, but gentlemen, who are we picking? Dan.
I'll go Leon.
Yeah.
I'll go the distance.
Okay. James.
Yeah, I'll go Leon distance.
Yeah.
It's
Very, very.
it's a not very entertaining
couple of
fight.
picks. I'll be picking Bilal. I reckon the bloke's been wanting this shot for so long. He has versed Edwards before and lost to him, but this is way long ago. So he's bid his time away. Not a very entertaining fighter, but he might just get that win. And after that, Shavkat beats either of these two. So we're just waiting on that. But yeah, that's the card. I will watch it. Hopefully it's not a snooze fest.
Yeah.
What time is it on?
It'll
be like-
I don't know.
It'll be early because it's in England.
In Manchester.
Yeah.
Manny on the map.
Aren't they fighting in a horrible time there as well?
Yeah, probably. Probably whatever it's good for America. So,
Yeah.
on the talks of fighting though, there was a fight over the weekend that did happen. Jake Paul does it again, gentlemen. The what is he called? The chosen child,
The problem child.
problem child. Problem child knocks out another ex UFC MMA fighter, Mike Perry. Look, is he ever going to fight real boxers and win? Probably not. He already lost one, didn't he? Did he lose to?
I think he's still undefeated.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah.
I think.
What was it?
Don't quote me. but
JJ lost to bloody.
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury. Did he fight Fury? No, he hasn't. Either way, he's beat another ex-UFC fighter. After the fight, though, he calls out Alex Pereira, which is obviously never going to happen because Dana's not going to allow it. But firstly, and secondly, he knows he could do it without like having
Any
to fight
repercussion,
him, because he knows he would get fucking flatlined.
Oh.
It took him 6 rounds to beat Mike Perry.
Had how much weight on him?
Yeah, had like I've seen things like he had 10 kilos on him, so like that's a fucking lot. But I don't think Jake Paul would last 1 round with fucking Alex Pereira. Look, he's obviously got some skill about him. He can punch, no doubt about that. But just start fighting some real boxers, mate.
Yeah.
Stop calling out ex-MMA fighters or
Fight a real boxer in your weight division.
yeah.
Well, they're still talking about him fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah, 59-year-old
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
November 27th, apparently.
Wow.
But yeah,
I
He's-
can't wait for that.
apparently him and JJ aren't going to fight now either. So
Yeah. Look, that's enough of him. I've had enough of him. Get out of my news articles, Jake Paul. Okay. And speaking of me getting fired up, Dan, you got anything that's got you fired up this week?
you know what? I do.
Ooh.
And it's to do with my work, my new
Ooh.
work that I just got started. I'm pushing trolleys at the local Woolworths. Collecting trolleys. And recently it was the school holidays, and in our town we had a thing called Chill Fest, and our council thought it was a good idea to say, "Oh, park up in this car park if you're going to go to Chill Fest." So I'm fired up that everyone decided on Saturday night that they'd park in the fucking car park, didn't they? And it was fucking mayhem. I could not fucking breathe in that car park.
Yeah.
I nearly died.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I nearly died.
That's from rolling your ankle, probably. But,
But that's what's getting me fired up.
yeah. Yeah. Stop parking in his car park. Fuck you.
Yeah, stop going shopping, you fuckwits.
Why would you park in a car park, a public
Yeah,
car
why
park?
would you park in a car park?
Ah! Fired up. All right. No cricket, James.
I've got a bizarre
oh.
one for you.
We've got a bizarre cricket chat here.
Mohandas Labuschagne takes 5 for in the county cricket T20 match.
County cricket. Just fucking decided to whip on down in the county.
No. So this is like in England. It's
Yeah.
So they don't have state level cricket, obviously, because they don't have states. They've got counties, but there's a lot of them. So it's a pretty high level. It's sort of above like grade cricket here, but sort of just below state. So it's good cricket. It was in a T20 match. He took 5 for. He had a 3-wicket maiden in there.
Yeah. What's he bowl? He bowl
He bowls.
Aussies?
I'm not
Leggies?
sure. I should have seen what he was bowling in this because he bowls leggies. He can bowl offies, and he
Yeah.
can also bowl medium paceless.
Oh.
But I think if he's taken 5, probably bowling leggies is usually his
Yeah.
strongest.
I would have loved to see him do some medium paces.
Yeah, but it was just quite the bizarre one for a guy that not even a part-time. He's like barely a part-time bowler.
Yeah.
Gets an over or 2 here or there,
Yeah.
and he took 5 for.
Promising sides for Australia. Get that man in the starting at the bowling.
Yeah.
Him and Cummins back to back. I like it. Thank you, James, and thank you, everyone. Thanks for the podcast, gentlemen. Great stuff again. As always, follow all the social medias. Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, look, quick little bit.
little bit.
Olympics are in the weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost didn't even mention that. That would have been funny. But any event you guys are looking forward to?
100 meter. Got to
100
be.
meter?
I think we have 2 Aussies like fighting for it. So
I'm all about the pools. Get
Yeah.
the 100 meter in the pools
I always like watching the swimming.
because we win.
Yeah, because the Aussie girls are actually really good in the
Yeah.
swimming, like the 4x100.
I like
Yeah.
what's his name? Ron Browning. Ron Brown.
Oh, yeah.
The bloke who had the long brown hair, similar to James there actually. He was on the Hello Sports podcast, and
Oh, yeah.
he's pretty good. Australian sprinter. We don't have too many sprinters after Shiva. So looking forward to the Olympics, James. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say. Obviously, we've all competed in athletics before. What was your best, James?
Long distance,
Long
so
distance,
like
yeah,
yeah,
you are
800.
a bit of a sprinter. Dan, you're a
Discus and shot put.
yeah, you're a big man, and I was also a bit of a little faster man, so I would say the 100, 200, but not once it started getting older because they were really fast.
We
But
did
yeah,
have some quick guys in our age group.
yeah, 100%. But yeah, look forward to that, and we might even James might pivot from cricket to fucking
Yeah, look,
and Olympics
I'll
chat.
I'll be watching a little bit here and there, and I'll be getting some updates. So yeah, I might give a small little breakdown on. And we might look at at the medal tally because what's it go for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So
So we'll get 2 podcasts.
2 podcasts, bits of it.
Look
And then
forward.
actually we get 3 because then the wrap up of it.
Yep.
Look forward to that, guys. And yeah, as I was saying, follow social medias, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. By the hats.
Peace out.